Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good day. Good day, folks. So today, this is the Euro US dollar market, and I'm going to analyze and see. Well, I am going to analyze the market and see where we are potentially heading towards the new week that is coming. So I hope you sit tight with me and enjoy the ride. Okay, well, this is the monthly chart. As you can see, the market from here, the market has been pricing lower and lower up to this point before we see a reversal. Now, sorry, I'm a bit nervous because I haven't done this before. So please, I'm just getting started. So please enjoy this place. From here, we'll be offering the sell side up to this place before the market start offering buy side in the market. So, but before we talk about this place, since we started from the monthly, and I just wanted to give a top-down analysis on this particular forex pair. So just sit down with me, and I know maybe you might not really interested, but just ride on with me. This does not cost anything, does not cost you money. Just ride on with me, and you will enjoy the ride soon. So we see that there is a relative equal lows that have been sitting down here in price. A relative equal lows that have been sitting down here in price. And I won't talk about this place. But it has a very, very interesting element that we can potentially see back here. So I'm just going to use a note to note the high, or probably I will note the open of that candle. So I'm going to make it green. Yeah, I'm going to make it green. Okay, so that is a previous order block that have been formed late 2003 in price, but we will not really look into that, but using that as a consideration, because recently we just purged into it. So that is why I see the importance of annotating that particular specific element. But if you look at this relative equal lows, the market just swept those lows recently, and I am going to mark that low as the liquidity has been taken. Okay, so if that liquidity has been taken and we price down into a bullish order block before the market starts offering buy side liquidity, so recently the low created recently is this low. So if we want to annote that as our sell side liquidity, and another low created in last month's price action, because the market formed a swing low, so I am going to make it as sell side liquidity. You can see there is a high here and lower. There is a lower low here. There is a low here and a lower low, then another lower high. So that's create a swing point at that price action. So I'm going to note it as the new sell side liquidity. And as we can see in price, the market is moving towards this buy side liquidity. I want to see how far can we go to that buy side liquidity. Is it possible? Because we can see that there is a breakaway gap on this price. Are we going to price into it in the nearest time. We don't know yet, but let's go further before we think about that price. But I am going to use a rectangle to mark it out, and I'm going to use this color. I'm going to paint it darker. Okay, so let that just be here for now. So if you look at price, be it 1 hour, 1 minute, 5 minutes, daily, monthly, or weekly, price is fractal, meaning that the markets move, the price of the market move in a fractal way. What you see happening in a monthly chart can also happen in a 1 minute chart, or in a daily chart, or in a weekly chart, but all depend on how fast does it happen. You get, like, if you cannot compare a monthly price action with daily price action or an hourly price action in terms of the frequency of the way it happened. Because on a monthly price action, you need to sit through and watch the market for a long time before it plays out. While on an hourly or 1 minute, those price actions happen frequently. I just wanted to use that to explain to you the time of price, the times of what price action in relation with time. So I will like to add this to my chart, but it's really not important. But I just wanted to notice this high here as the long time target. Now I want to see, as we are going into the new week, where is price likely to go to? Where is market likely to move to? So, but from the information we could see in this price action, so let's come to the main business. So if you look at price from this place to this place, from this high to this low, we can see that this low just sweep a new swing high at this price, because we need to note all the recent swing low that have been taken and the swing high that has been taken or formed. So I am going to note it with something like this, because it's very, very important as well. So now that is well noted. Well, very, very, very noted. So that is a swing low. But if we measure from this price using our fib, if we measure from this price, from this swing low to this swing high, now we call that a range. Like, for example, when price is still here, and we haven't taken this sell-side liquidity, we could easily call this the range. That is, this will be our range high and the range low. But we just sweep that sell-side liquidity and market is pricing back. Well, as for me, I don't want to see price go below this short-term swing low, because I will rather call this a breakaway gap, because we just take sell-side liquidity and price into an order block in price. So, and the market just really ride up. So we take down this sell-side liquidity, and I'm very sure when we break this market lower, you're going to see that there is an order block, or there is an element to a trade setup that the market makes use of to price higher at this point. So, but before we go on a weekly time frame, I would like us to identify or to note this level 2, which we will refer to as inversion fair value gap. So if this month closes, maybe this month could close above here or inside here, but wherever it closes in price does not matter. I will want to see the new month or next month price back into this inversion fair value gap. So I will put it as what inversion fair value gap. This monthly inversion fair value gap. And we'll make it different color, blue. And I would like to reduce the intensity of the color. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, yeah. So after identifying all this, I will now take us to the weekly time frame where we can get our ranges in price. Wow, this is perfect. So from the weekly chart, you can see where I note in price in a monthly. I just want it to be perfect. I have a compulsive disorder. So disorder, I just want to sit match with it perfectly. So yeah, this is our breakaway gap, our monthly breakaway gap. So I just want to keep it at bay in price. Well, so we can still identify this point as what? As buy side liquidity. So perfect. So we see the market go into this and above here in price to come. But before then, let's see. This is where the previous week, last week closes in price. This is where last week closed in price, and we can see that there is a fair value gap formed in a weekly time frame. I'm not going to mark it out in price, but I'm making sure that you all take note of it. I want you to pay attention and take note of where I am identifying price. So if you look at that monthly inversion fair value gap, you can see that there is an order block sitting down here in price. Very perfect. On a weekly price. Very perfect. So when you see the market price back into it, but before we come back into it, where are we likely to go? Because this market is still showing an impulsive move towards the upside. Very impulsive, and with the frequency of its movement, the market might be coming for this buy side liquidity, because we just started offering buy side liquidity. So let's look into price and let's take our fib and mark out our premium and discount. So from the fib, we just priced into the 61% region on a weekly price in the 71% region. So on a weekly price, you want to mark out this fair value gap. Well, it's been used, but it can still be used with price. Do we know if this fair value gap is going to lead price back into this before we continue? We don't know yet, right? But we're going to take it into consideration and take note of it, as it is very important element in price right now, and price is already getting towards that. Okay, so and it is at the 78% region in price, so it is at premium price, So the market just arrived at premium. So we want to see it come back into discount and price above that premium and break premium price and create a new range for us to trade it. So let's go to the daily. Well, this is the daily price. Wait, am I missing something on a weekly? No, I've identified this range balance price that has was been corrected this week price, and this supply liquidity, this other block or proportion block. Proportion, you should refer to it as a proportion block because it is the one that drive price into this monthly order block. Okay. I'm not helping him prepare himself to be able to deal with so stress. Let's go into daily price. So on the daily price, what he wants to have, what he can have, and much more than what he's aware of now. To defer that because he has to learn a skill set. That impatience as a teenager is so very, very heavy on him. Well, you really need to be patient. I should riding on with me. I appreciate you being here, watching what I'm presenting for you. So this is the daily price. This is the daily price, and you're going to see that the previous week we priced into an inefficiency in price, a daily really small inefficiency, but you can see how effective that was. So I really want to expand this chart so I can draw it clearly. Yes, perfect. This is the daily fair value gap. Yes, I am going to make sure it is well written. Daily fair value gap. And this fair value gap derive price to come lower and sweep this buy side liquidity. This buy side liquidity swept, and we drive lower into a bullish order block. You see, there is a daily bullish order block. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the open of the open price of that order block. So this order block can still be drawn into lower price to see why the actual swing point that the market use with this. But before then, let's work with our daily price. So we get into this bullish order block, and the market. Let me put it so. For those of you that maybe you cannot hear me clearly, or I don't know, but let me just put it so you can say it. Like I just put it on my chart. So now, if you look at this bullish order block that we just traded into, and the market or the algorithm has used it to price higher. So we are likely to identify this zone right now as our bullish or as our buy side liquidity. Sorry, our buy side liquidity, because it's in. This is a very perfect range, because if you look at this range to this range, the market's price back into the 78 region, which is referred to as an optimum trade entry. Well, I know some of you will not really understand what I'm saying here, but if you really want to learn more about technical analysis and you like, or you just want to ride on with me, you can follow our YouTube channel, which will be provided in the link below, and follow us on all social media of your choice, and especially get into our Telegram channel, our WhatsApp channel. What the link will be provided below in this chat. So get with us and let's ride on. It's going to be a great ride, and I promise you, you're going to learn a lot from what we're teaching for free, from what the information we provided for free. We provide for free. So we can see that from Monday price, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This is amazing. So the market has just priced back into the weekly range. On Friday, priced back into the weekly range because of this order block. So what are we looking for now? Where are we likely to open? So we would like to see the new week opening lead us back into this fair value gap, or clear this buy side liquidity, get into this price, into this weekly fair value gap before we see a price lower, or get us above this point or above this point, since there is a lot of swing low on a daily price, which might prevent price from coming to the monthly inversion fair value gap or this monthly order block. But it is going to make a whole lot of sense if price came back into this bullish order block. So let's move on. I will take us to the 4-hour chart. Then in this 4-hour chart, you can see this perfectly. You see this swing low, a low, a higher low, and a higher low below, a low, lower low, and a higher low. This swing point is where price back to the market price back into the swing point. And we can see that this is a series of bullish order block, because this is what leads to a change in price. This is what leads to a change in price. So let's dive into the 1 hour and see. So the market is pricing lower. Are we going to see it come below this point? No. I want to see it get into this and go above this point. If you go above this buy side liquidity, then we see where the market is heading to. I hope this is insightful, and I'll catch up with you guys later because my battery is low. And if you really enjoy and you really want to keep up with us, we have a free Telegram channel, a free WhatsApp group where we talk about the financial market. We present to you what is happening in the financial market around the globe. And you can follow us on the YouTube channel. We'll be providing free content for you to watch, free content and very high insight content for you to watch. And this is my first video. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first video I'm going to create, and make sure I share it. Well, you can join me in the ride, and you're welcome. And I'm very, very happy to see you. I'll be very, very happy to see you in my community. Thank you, and God bless you. So let's ride on to our.
And I would not accept anything less. If it was a 4-hour win.